lovelies, I'm Rachel, I'm a musician. I specialise in teaching voice, and one of my lovely fellow singers, hi Helen, hi if you're watching, asked me about the splat breath.
Scat. Scat, scat, scat. Scuttly, 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 scat, scat, scat. Ba-do, 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 ba-ba-do, ba-do, 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 ba-ba-do, ba-do, 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 ba-ba-do, ba.
SPLAT, nice little acronym for you to remember. Singers, please loosen abdominal tension. The idea of a splat breath is to get a lot of air in quickly. I'm going to be looking at an exercise from this book. The exercise is in the 2nd grade level. It's number 6. This book is published by the Australian Music Examinations Board. Originally, this syllabus was designed for classical singing. However, there are plenty of musical theatre and contemporary popular singing stylists that have found a lot of value in these exercises. Rather than using the C major as it's written, I'm going to make life a little bit easier for me and my fellow lower range singers by just moving it down a tone to B flat major. And I'm just going to quickly record a little demo for us to sing along with. Where it says a vowel of the candidate's choice may be used, that's singer's choice. So if R is not working for you today, try a different vowel. You could even sing it using SOVT, get a straw, use your lip bubbles. That might make this exercise much easier for you today, so go for it. Now, we can see that there is a little comma at the end of each bar, suggesting that that is where we want to take our inhale. But you can also see that up until halfway through, there are no rests written into this. So what we're trying to avoid is, I'll just sing along so you can hear what I mean. We want to try and avoid losing too much of that minimum. It's tempting to add a rest in. Ma, ma, ma. It's too much. So how do we get enough air in to continue through the phrase without adding in extra rests? This is where losing our abdominal tension is our friend. We want to allow the descent of the diaphragm on the inhale to happen as quickly and efficiently as possible. That means all of our internal organs, all our guts have to get out of the way. Our abdominals have to release, but not just the six-pack abdominals. Every layer of the abdominals release, the lower back muscles release, and the pelvic floor releases. If you are currently pregnant, if you are postpartum, if you have just been through any kind of abdominal surgery and you're concerned that this may not be the best exercise for you to be practicing at the moment, please discuss it with your medical professionals before continuing. So the first thing I want you to think about is when you know you've got those tired, sore shoulders, and the first thing you do to release them isn't to just relax. You scrunch up your shoulders and then you let the muscles go so that you can actively release. That's the same thing that we're going to do first of all with our abdominals, our lower back muscles, and that pelvic floor. First of all, focus in on the abdominal muscles. Squeeze out all the air that you have. And when you think you really need to breathe in and you've got no more air. Did you feel it? Did you feel them letting go? Try it this time, focusing in on the lower back muscles. Again, squeezing out every last bit of air. It's such an amazing feeling to have those muscles let go. And finally, try it with the pelvic floor. What we're actually doing is kind of the opposite of Kegel exercises. We're creating the tension as we exhale, and then to feel the full release on the exhale is the point of the exercise. Breathing out, give it a good squeeze. This idea of active release is that we create the tension, then we release. We create tension, then we release. The best kind of inhales as a singer is also when we can release the muscles in our throat and have basically a silent inhale. That's brilliant when that happens. Because I'm going to be using the vowel R, I'm actually going to practice it using the mouth shape R, but trying to keep it silent. So you choose your vowel shape or your SOVT of choice and try for a silent inhale at the end of your full exhale. Give it a good squeeze, get every last bit of air out. And then release. How did you go? Feel those muscles just dropping. Let gravity be your friend. Let's just run through the exercise and see what happens. Ma, 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 for me. How was it for you? Let me know in the comments below if that was enough already. But for me, I think I can do better. So I'm going to do a few more exercises. The first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to skip out every second bar. Ma, ma, So I'm getting my ear used to hearing the full minim. Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to skip out every first of 2 bars. Ma, ma, ma. And then I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to sing every bar and sing that minim as through as long as I can. Then take a quick splat breath. Ma, 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 I feel like the that held fricative nasal consonant is actually slowing me down. So I'm going to switch it out and I'm going to use something plosive. We're going to use da, da, and see if that helps me. Da, 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 da. actually going to try it without any consonant, just going straight onto the vowel. Some good, some bad. I'm going to try it again, and I'm also going to focus in this time on having a slightly more consistent tone. I feel like I'm letting my voice flip a little bit too much into the upper register. I want it to have a little bit more of a twangy, moving towards a belt sound. I feel better about it overall. It's not the prettiest sound, but honestly, when you're working out a particular issue, if it's not sounding good, that's okay. Not every sound that we make as singers is pretty, because not everything that we're trying to express with our emotions as singers is pretty. So I'm going to do that again one more time, trying for a bit more twang in the sound. I'm going to add the back in, assuming that when you are doing this in a song context, there's going to be consonants that you need to add in. Ma, 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 So today I started off working on splat breaths. I did a brief exercise just on the breath without any sound to get the feeling of that. Then I tried it in the exercise, and then I layered on top of that some other technical things that I thought might help me. Some of them did, some of them didn't. That's what practice is all about. It's about finding those things, experimenting with the voice, experimenting with your sound. Splat breath. Singers, please loosen abdominal tension. That's on the inhale. Your abdominals, your lower back muscles, and your pelvic floor, if they release fully, they allow everything to get out of the way. Your diaphragm can descend fully, efficiently, and fast, giving you a deep breath quickly. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you don't. And that's why there's other kinds of breathing techniques. I really hope you've enjoyed coming on this practice session with me today. Please leave in the comments below if you found a splat breath hard or easy. Let me know if it's one of your go-to exercises or if it's something that you very rarely do. If you want to hang out with me for more singing stuff, music stuff, general creative living, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can hit the notification bell and then you'll know whenever a video comes live. If you're keen to get your hands on more teaching and learning resources from me, you can find me on Patreon, where a subscription will set you back $3 Australian a month. Yep, it's pretty cheap. Thank you so much for joining me on this little vocal workout today. I hope that you found it useful. If you did, please let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.